The United Nations Security Council has decided to extend the waiver on travel ban imposed on over a dozen top Taliban officials. The exemption on the travel ban is solely for the purpose of allowing travels required to participate in peace and reconciliation process. This means that Taliban leaders can now travel to Doha, where such peace negotiations have been held in the past. The exemption has been granted from today, that is September 23rd to 22nd of December 2021. The waiver also allows access to banking services while traveling. The leaders exempted are the likes of Abdul Ghani Baradar, who is the co-founder of Taliban and the current acting first deputy prime minister of the Taliban government in Afghanistan. Other leaders are also prominent officials in Taliban who have been part of the negotiating team in Qatar. The waiver on the travel ban was actually requested by the United States and is part of its broader diplomatic objective to encourage the Taliban to abide by its human rights and anti-terrorism commitments. At least 14 members of the Taliban's interim government in Kabul are on the UNSC terrorism blacklist. This includes acting Prime Minister Mohammed Hassan Hakbund and his two deputies. This waiver comes on the heels of the Taliban asking UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres to speak at the UN. The Taliban have also appointed Mohammed Suhail Shaheen as the group's permanent representative at the UN. But the United States, which sits on the credentializing committee, has said that no decision will be made before the summit ends next week. Our correspondent Susan Teherani reports from the United Nations headquarters. Listen in.
The United Nations has extended a waiver on the travel ban of 14 Taliban leaders for a period of 90 days. Now, this travel exemption will be valid until December 22nd, and it is for, quote, participation in peace and reconciliation discussions in a range of countries. That means it could go beyond Doha, Qatar. The reason for this extension is for talks with the United States, and it was actually the United States who asked the United Nations to offer this waiver. Susan Teherani reporting from New York for WION World is One.